this tutorial, I'm going to show you how you can fix your foundation chain if you have too many chains at the beginning or if you have too few. This is really handy if you're working on a larger project and you're not quite sure how many stitches you're going to need across. It might be that you're doing a certain stitch repeat and you get it a little bit wrong. But this is really handy to do that so that we don't have to unravel all our work and start a long foundation chain again, because doing a long foundation chain can be really tedious, especially when it comes to working that first row into it. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to make more chains, and then I will show you how to remove some chains as well. Before we get started, as always, if you like my videos, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Click that bell button and then you'll be notified of when my videos go live. I'll also leave a link in the description box below of where you can find the written instructions for this technique on my blog. Okay, so let's get started with how to add to your foundation chain now. So it might be that you have been working along and you realise that you don't have enough chains to work as many stitches as you want or need. My biggest tip first of all is to leave a good allowance when it comes to doing your initial slip knots, especially if you know that you might need to change the amount of stitches that you have in your row because you're not entirely sure of what you need. So what we want to do here is just take out our working loop. You can pop a stitch marker in there if you want to, it's not absolutely necessary. So we're going to look at this very first chain just here, and we're going to insert our hook into the bottom of that chain. So you've got one loop on the bottom and two loops on the top. You're going to grab that tail end and pull it through like so, and then you're just going to chain the amount of stitches that you need. So it might be that you need 3 more, 1, 2 and 3. You can keep going into the amount of stitches that you want. Once you're happy with that, you can then pull this out and then just double check that you have the amount of stitches that you need. So we have those 3 extra, and then you can continue with the stitches. Now when it comes to this stitch where you have a little knot in from the beginning of your original foundation chain, you want to just twist that chain slightly and then work into that chain via the top loop. And then with that twist you need to continue that on because this chain will lay slightly differently to the rest. So you just want to twist it and then work into that top loop. All the way to the end. And there you have added those extra stitches. So that's how you add extra to your foundation chain. I'm now going to show you how you can remove them. Okay, so now if you find that you have too many chains in your foundation chain, you can stop at the right number of stitches that you want on your row 1 and pull up a loop with your working loop. Now you can either use your fingers for this or you can use something like a darning needle, it's totally up to you. But what you want to do is go under that loop of your initial knot that you made in your foundation chain, and then you're simply going to slowly pull out those stitches. And you want to work to just before your stitch here. So here you would pull and make a knot. Now if you go too far, like so, and you find that you've got an open stitch, what you can do is take your crochet hook and pull through, and then yarn over, pull through, and then pull tight. And there you've reduced your foundation chain. So I really hope that you have enjoyed this really quick tip. If you did, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment in the comments section below and let me know if you've ever used this before, or if you've ever had a project that you could have known this technique it would have been perfect for. Also, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again next time. Bye!